This video will cover the 2006 through 10 Explorer when you can't get the key out of the ignition, both what an immediate solution would be and then a longer term solution to prevent it from happening again. What's happening internally is this pin right here. When you go into park, this pin is spring loaded from underneath and it's supposed to actuate this switch, and that switch is what allows you to remove the key. What's happening is this the pin is getting loose because of a broken part inside there, and it's coming in contact with this flange. And because it's coming in contact with this flange like that, it's not allowed to get over here to this actuator to release the key. So the short-term solution is just to take your cover off the instrument, off the center console, the two screws, pull out the push pins, or rather the spring clips, and then get in here and just push this pin back in, and then when it goes into park, it'll actuate that switch and you'll be able to get the key out. Longer term, you can try repairing this mechanism, and I have a way of doing that, but I ended up just replacing it. This was $150 for the new one. I got it off of eBay. Tasca, the Tasca Automotive, they offer it for $152, and it's fairly easy to repair. You just remove the 4 screws off the bottom that attach it down. They've got big washers on them, and then there's one electrical connector at the back, and then there's the where the shift cable connects. That just snaps on. There's a snap ring that snaps over this. You just unsnap that, and then you have to there's a clip on here that holds the conduit in place. You got to poke a screwdriver through here to release those tabs that are going to be there while you're lifting up on the cable. And you release the first one, then you release the second one. Don't let them snap back in, and you can just pop the cable right off. There's only one other connection that you have to make or remove and then remake, and that is there's a wiring harness that uses this hole. It goes in there. It's unrelated wiring to this, but it uses this as a locator to get the wires out of the way. So you have to pry that out of there. It's a push pin. Putting that in is obviously then the reverse order of taking it out. These clips also kind of locate into the instrument panel. That's how you position it. If you do decide to try to fix this, to take this apart, the sleeve that's on here on the shift knob, you just pull that down, and that exposes this hole here, which corresponds to this point. And there's a set screw in here. You take the set screw out, you unplug the overdrive off switch, unplug that, and just pull this out. And inside there is this pin, this push rod that's down inside here like this. Now this is the broken one, and this is what that pin is inserted into. And because this broke, that's what made this pin get loose. If you were adventurous, you could try to fabricate your own pin. It's not a service part as is, but you could I tried to glue this one. This is one of those types of plastic that doesn't like to be glued. But you could try to fabricate this out of metal. Perhaps if you could just make a solid cylinder. It doesn't have to have these journals on it like it is. If you just made it to the larger diameter and then were able to drill a hole in the side, that was the right size so that you could slide this pin in, and it would just get tight right where these serrations are, and you have to tap it in with a hammer. If you did make one of those, you'd probably have a part that's better than the original part because it wouldn't break as easy as this plastic did. To me, it was just easier to replace the assembly. If you do go ahead and do that, the black one is the one you want if you have the 5-speed with the V6 5-speed transmission. That's the black one. The white one is the one where this housing is white. That's for the 6-speed with the 8-cylinder engine. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching.